We're here. We are way early. Way early. Yeah, I don't care. My show, my rules. We are early. It's been one of those weeks, and I'm glad. I'm glad everything's working out. Janitor on fire. How are you doing? Hey, middle-aged grind. Ross, how you doing? How's everything down in Louisiana? Cassandra, how are you? Everything's going good. I mean, it's cold. I got my Christmas lights still on outside in the garage. Um, it's been just a quiet week so far. Not too bad. Not too bad. No, 71. Boy, I'd love it now, but I'd hate it. I'd hate it in the summer, Ross. I would hate it in the summer. I am just not a fan of humidity. I melt. I mean, in the wintertime, I can bundle up. I put the big shirt on, I can put a coat on. But in the summer, it's like you can only do so much. And it just drains me, especially at my age. Just drains the hell out of me. Hey, Dean, how are you? 78 in San Antonio. Yeah, I was watching Amos, and Amos said I think he was 70 something degrees as well. And it just seems like 2 weeks ago, we were talking about 4 inches of ice down in Longview. Crazy, huh? Stuart and flip flops, and Dean and Brian, how are you? Hey, Dana in Georgia. Hey, what kind of phone did you get? I saw your new. I saw your picture in picture, whatever the hell that was all about. But I didn't hear what the phone was. What did you get? Golf courses, golf coast. Say golf course, golf coast. Say that. Yeah, warm this week. That's good. That's good though. Jennifer. Boy, I'm early, and you guys are 35 of you already jumping on, and I'm way early. Well, I appreciate that. Retirement for an average Joe. How are you doing? 83 at 280 zone in Arizona. Yeah, you got a lot going on in Arizona. I get a kick out of the people that commented on my video. I got some people that unsubscribed, some people that hate my guts now. It's like, guys, if you're retired, lighten up. Just lighten up, man. It's See, that's why I don't deal with all this stuff, because everybody gets just too caught up in things and they go crazy. It's just nuts. I don't know. 8 degrees. Oh, Cassandra, that's not good. Hopefully your thermometer is correct. I know we got I don't know. It's supposed to warm up, but I think we were fairly cold. Not as I don't think we were as cold as 8 or 9 degrees. Julie Joyce. Yeah, Northfield, New Jersey. You're going down to 4. I think we're over the hump right now. I think, but I know a bunch of people are still out there fishing. They're pulling the parking spots at Catawba State Park up by the Lake Erie Islands, where the parking spots are all filled up. So they're just parking their cars out on the ice. I just thought it was so funny. Saw a picture of that. That was really neat. Oh, an iPhone Air. Okay, so you're one of iPhone people. Okay, ooh, la di da. Okay, nah, I kid you. I'm just Android, just only because I've never tried an iPhone. Yeah, you're not allowed to have an opinion. I know. It's okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just funny how most people are going along with everything, but you always get that one or two people that just for whatever reason, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, whatever. You're never going to please everybody. The red light gleams. YouTube hums when walking dreams. A voice goes on to digital air, buzzes on. We're all right there. Oh man, old radio dude, you're good. You are so good. Pennsylvania near Johnstown. I used to get up at 5:30 a.m. when working, and now I get up at 9:30, 10. Okay. Yeah, so you and me, Volvo, you and me are kind of like the same right now. Now again, if you saw that video, which you probably did, I in the summertime I switch a little bit, just a little, because I just can't lay in bed when, like I said, when the breeze is blowing through the window and the birds are, I just can't lay there. I have to get up and go do something, whether it's just sitting drinking coffee or whatever. But I got to enjoy the day. 62 and sunny in southern Utah. Wow, Southern Utah, Jay. I didn't know you. I knew you were in Utah. That's right. I remember that now. But 62. Okay. Utah is where they have True Tone bulbs, believe it or not. I believe it's in Utah. I don't remember the city. Jay, are you close to them? True Tone company? I wonder. And up the 40s by Wednesday. Can't wait. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know. It's they said it was going to be next week was going to be a little bit warmer, I think. Maybe on Monday. 8 degrees. Oh, you, Steve Taylor. Hey, how you doing, Steve? We are 8 degrees with a real feel of 8 -8. Ooh. It's cold. Yeah, that's what it was windy today. Um, and I thought, man, look at the sun. It's so nice out. And I walked outside and it was like colder. I walked dogs Friday night and it was my car said it was 36 degrees. Um, and I mean, it felt good. I was out and it was almost like a rain schnizzle, whatever you call it, shizzle, whatever you call that snow mix, rain mix. And then today it's like, whoo, that's cold. 8 degree, yeah, -8. Exactly the same for me. Yeah. I had a hard time with Android after using the iPhone. Oh, okay. Okay. 80 degrees in New Zealand. How are you doing, Lynn? I know I looked at New Zealand's temperature the other day. I don't know why. It was like 64 degrees or something. Um, I was looking at different. Oh, you know what it was? It was the world cams, the cameras. They have one for Earth Cam. They have one for New Zealand. Shoot, I forget the city, big city. And it was 64 degrees showing. Cartoon Mark, hey, you just had your 55th or 58th birthday last week. I think it was last week or 10 days ago or something like that. Happy birthday to you. I try to remember some of these little tidbits of nuggets. Jack Simmons, Maryland, don't judge. Southwest Michigan. How are you, Kevin? 4 degrees and Albany. Yeah, so you guys up there got it really cold then. Okay. Oh, you're 160 miles from True Tone, so I can't have you make a quick trip over there. I'm just kidding you. 8 degrees in Western Maryland. Okay, Jack. Hey, Boz, it's me and my wife now. 2 deer watching from the wetlands through our back window. 2 deer staring at the color. As long as they stay outside, you always see those videos of the deer jumping inside. And I just saw one. Was it a bar or a restaurant or something where the deer was going crazy in there? I don't know how they do it, but they do it. The air kicked on a few times. Keep rubbing it in, Doug. Just keep rubbing it in. Yeah, cold and sunny. At Samo Dog, you're exactly right. And those clouds were really cool looking. And when the sun hey, anytime in Cleveland the sun comes out, I think I told you guys there was a stat that said for like December, January, February, we get 16% of the days are sunny. So anytime I see the sun, I'll go out for at least a little while, get my vitamin D fix. 20 degrees in Northwest Wisconsin. Yeah, the sun does make the sun does make a big difference, even if it's cold. I mean, you could still get a suntan, believe it or not, and I have a sunburn, I should say. If and at one time I was out walking in the snow for like an hour or 2 hours or something, and I actually got a sunburn on my face, just from the reflection of the light. Um, Now that hasn't happened to me in many, many years, but it can happen. I imagine people like up in Alaska and places where they're walking through the snow and everything for a long period of time. People that are doing that kind of journey, they probably have to put on sunscreen and stuff. After a week of freezing rain, North Texas now experiencing 70 to 80. Yep. Yeah, Bronco Mustang lifestyle. Yes, that's right. How's your German Shepherd doing? Nice to see Berea ARP shorts. Vaughn, I love doing them. I just love doing them. And the good thing was there was so many adoptions today. Karma, if you were a long time ago, there was one that I had on a harness. Karma, it was a German Shepherd. She got adopted today. Big Theo, that big black dog, he got adopted. Chobani, I think I did one video on Chobani, got adopted. Um, the only one I'd really like to see adopted now is Gino. If you remember Gino, he's like a pit bull. He's such a good dog. I mean, he is such a good dog. And, but, I can't have him because, they check him out with cats and stuff, and I can't have him because of the cat situation. But, man, I wish he would get adopted. You're late. No, I'm just early, Nancy. Really early. First live I've caught for quite a while. South Carolina 45. Yeah, yeah. I think we're past. I'm hoping we're past the worst of it anyway. 14 right now, maybe 40. Yeah, John. I think you're going to send me that warm weather. I hope. SSV for Virginia. How you doing? Texas has some crazy weather. Yeah, all of you guys down south, you went through something. And but for you guys, I guess you're fortunate that it doesn't stay as long as like it does in Cleveland. I haven't seen the green grass and I can't remember how long. I actually bought some caulking, some asphalt caulk that I wanted to. When you put your shingles on the top of the house, they always take that last shingle and they have to the roof, the cap I should say, and they always have to put the roofing nails exposed, and then they put some asphalt over it or whatever. Well, I always like to touch that up every other year or so. And I was up there when I was doing the Christmas lights, and I said, "Man, I got to buy some asphalt caulk and get that up there." I bought it from Home Depot. It was raining the next day. I didn't get up there, and then it snowed, and I haven't been up there since. So I can't. I mean, there's snow covered since then, and that's got to have been a month already. Has to have been a month. So yeah, I wish it would melt, and if it melted and then came back and melted, came back, it'd be nice. But you guys in Texas, Georgia, you get that once in a while thing, and then it's better. So I guess that's good for you. Midwest old man. 40 and raining. Well, you got some rain. That's good. You guys up there have been looking for snow and rain, actually, because from what I've been reading, you're so ready for summer. Yeah, it's been, yeah, but I like this winter so far. I really do. 24 here. My furnace is acting up. Uh oh. Uh oh, Alton. That's not a good sign. I just keep I keep praying mine holds up. I mean, it's been one of the coldest in a long time, and I've been saying all summer my furnace is like 27, 28 years old, and I think it's in good shape. I clean it, I keep it up, and then in the summer we had that main board go out, so we got a new main board. So I'm thinking, I could probably get some more years out of it, but I'd hate to have it go when it's 4 degrees or 8 below or something stupid like that. Eastern Iowa, 1 year, 137 days till retirement. All right, Tom. That's going to go by pretty fast. Denise, chilly Northwest Ohio. How you doing, Denise? 15 degrees. Is that what it is? 15? Oh, mine says 14 now. It just came up. So we're about the same. Yep. Ravenna Arsenal was located to hide it under the clouds. I believe that. What was there was a news about the Ravenna Arsenal. There was something in the news about that not long ago. Maybe it was long ago. Refresh my memory. There was something going on with that. Were you walking dogs last winter or did you start? No, I started in May. Yeah, and I just know the exercise, getting out there, but it's all about attitude too. It really is. If you wake up with a crappy attitude, you're just going to have a crappy day. That's all there is to it. If you wake up optimistic, glass half full, and I know it's easier said than done, but if you do that, you're going to be a lot more successful in retirement than you would otherwise. That's just my 2 cents on it. Lakeland, Florida. Hey, Kevin. Still running around having a blast. Not bad for having 3 legs. Yeah. He's tripod. Yep. Good. Sunny Arizona, Mike's Retirement Corner. How are you? Oh, I'm happy for the dogs. 40 degrees in Doniphan, Missouri? Doniphan. What the heck is that named after? What's your town named after? Is that a person's name? How is Gino with the other dogs, smaller dog? He's okay. I mean, he's not like crazy with other dogs. Big fans of your channel and your humor. What do you do that's fun and interesting? Nothing, Art Fan. Actually, she has that gluten thing, and sometimes she just gets, her body really gets messed up, and there's no cure for it. It's just trying to stay away from gluten as best you can. And once she gets feeling bad, it's like, I don't know. I guess it would equate it to like a flu, but with no major issues. But it's just that feeling. And so we were supposed to go to the Home and Garden show. It's happening. This is the last time it's going to be at the IX Center here in Cleveland. And hopefully we can get there tomorrow before the Super Bowl. That's our goal. Because when we walk, that's like a 2 or 3 mile walk through the IX Center. And she's got to be up. And same with my daughter. She hasn't been feeling well. She's got like a cold, fever. She had a fever the other day. So she has to work tomorrow. So want her to rest and not go there. So we kind of postpone it. I might just go myself tomorrow. We'll see. But we do this and that, Sunny California. Hey, Carlos. Skip wasn't a fan of the freezing rain and sleet we had. Yeah. Oh, he depends on. Oh, got you firm footing, right? Yeah, 38. Once you're over 32, you're gold. Hey, Perry, how you doing? I'm betting my crane will be back early March and not late February. That could be. Yeah, you never know with the weather. You just never know. Back up to the 50s. Yeah, Dana, can you grow something? Or can you plant something, I should say? Or is it way too early? Because you're planting, when you can plant outside is going to be a lot different than us. I'm trying to think. I bought seeds already. I bought some tomato plants and some other stuff. And I got to remember when I put them back in last year, because I want to do it maybe a week or two earlier this year. And I might throw some out there and take a chance of frost. I might have to cover them, but I might try to get some out there earlier. 6 degrees over there in Long Island, New York. 30s and 40s in Florida, really? Are the orange crops being affected by any of this? I haven't heard anything on the news. Retirement is underrated. Tim, how you doing? I'm doing well. I had to replace my furnace right before I came down here, but I had the money saved. That's good. Yeah, because it's not cheap. 150 on the gas bill for January, 129 for water and electric. I know gas is going to be crazy. Matter of fact, I just had here. Look at this. It's funny you mentioned that. Here's my gas bill. Oh, the white always changes the camera view, but basically, I pay 50 cents per CCF for the gas, and then I get charged. Hope this brightens back up, and then I get charged. So if you guys remember, I can buy my own gas from different companies or electric. So I shop around, but the distributor is First Energy. I can't change that, and I can't change their fees. So their fees. Now listen to this. Fixed monthly delivery charge. This was last month's bill. $39. Hold on a second. Actually, that doesn't help me. I can't see far away. I'm supposed to be able to read this. I think I need a magnifying glass. Infrastructure replacement program rider, $5.33. Capital expenditure program rider, $6.14. Infrastructure development rider, 87 cents. PHMSA infrastructure replacement program rider, 46 cents. So all that comes out to $71.83. Then there's taxes. So my gas portion was at 50 cents for CCF, I paid $97 for gas, $71 for all the distribution and all that crap I just told you. So my bill was 172.96. Now, if you looked at that chart, January is the highest I usually, well, this last 13-month usage, January was the highest, and then February drops down. But I don't think this year February is going to drop down. So I'm probably going to get another close to $200 bill. I'm thinking. I am thinking. Yeah, good, Carlos. Like the winter, but itching for the snow to go so I can take the camper van. Cruising the Caribbean. So who else is out there? David in Progress said he was on a cruise too. And I just saw some cruise ship. I saw something where one I saw there was snow on the cruise ship, and one they were getting hit with some really bad waves. I remember Retired and Loving It when they went on their cruise. You could see the pool water like going back and forth. That's not for me. I'm sorry. Oh, you had to replace Cassandra. You had to replace it. Nah. 41 days till spring. That's right. Attitude. That's right, Steve. Attitude is big. David, how you doing? All wrapped up to check in here in Cold Wade Key. Arlene, how you doing, Arlene? No wonder you're full of enlightenment with that library back there. That's right. That's Mrs. Buzz's library. Actually, the top shelf over up there, over yonder, is where I got my books. All the rest of these are hers. Try pickleball. Nah, no pickleball for me. You know, I woke up yesterday with because my knees are bad. I don't think I can handle pickleball. Those days are over before they start. Yesterday, I actually woke up at 2:45 in the morning. I had a Charlie. You know how you get a Charlie horse in your thigh normally? I had one behind my right knee. I never had one there before. I mean, I thought it was a blood clot or something. I was starting to panic. And man, it hurts so bad. And I thought, okay, I'll just shake it off, and it wouldn't go away. And it just kept lingering. And I mean, it was getting worse. And I thought, oh, this isn't good. So I got up, sat on the side of the bed, and I'm like, oh gosh, I hope this goes away. So I went on AI and I said, here's what's happening to me. What should I do? and AI says, that's an old person's thing. I'm like, hey, thanks a lot. Yeah, it should go away pretty soon. And it did. So Dr. AI. Yeah, but pickleball, I don't think so. Super Bowl, who's playing this kid? Yeah, I know. Hey, your New England team's going to be in there. Hey, Randy from Kentucky, how you doing? Finally some warm weather. Tired of the snow? Yeah, I was thinking about, for me, going back out into the garage, and that was part of the reason I went out to scout to see if I could sit there. And no, not tonight. Gonna do the library again. 78 in Lakewood. We got Lakewood over here, and it's not 78, but that must be Lakewood, Florida. Hey, Brunswick Dan, how you doing? Brunstucky, they still call it Brunstucky. 321 days until Christmas. Hey, old radio dude, I should put my tree back up. Just inside seeds right now. Yeah, I could, but yeah. Yeah, I could do that too, but I think it's too early for me. For you guys, it's probably good, yeah. 95% efficient furnace, both furnace and hot water or gas. It was about 10. Yeah, 10. Okay. That's a $7,000. You're at $77,000 or a little more for that 95%. That's probably not bad. Is it a Carrier or what's the name brand? You didn't notice a reduction in your gas usage? Oh, that's interesting too. Hey, retired JR, how you doing? Gary the Snail, retired and loving it. We just got done watching your videos, Keith and Terry, of the what kind of boat is that, Buzz? I don't know, Buzz. What kind of boat was that? The ferry The ferry, yeah, that's what it was. Just me and Mrs. Buzz were watching that in your hotel. I wasn't crazy about that hotel, just too corporate looking for me. But the uh, the ferry ride, if that's what you're calling it, a ferry boat on Mississippi River. If you guys get a chance, check that out. It's kind of neat. I was really surprised by the locks. I didn't think they had locks on the Mississippi River. At least, I mean, I think you went through the one or two um, during your trip. I thought that was kind of interesting, um, how they did that. That was kind of neat. Two-stage gas furnace and the AC unit was 13.5, but I'll get a rebate or two. Okay. Also got the wireless controller. Oh, neat. Town name came from Colonel Alexander. Okay, I was going to say it must have been a person, so it was a colonel. Okay. Good points on the video on checking on alarms and heart app. Why wasn't anyone? Yeah, John, we had this whole conversation back when Gene Hackman was laying around for a week after his wife died, and the money that they had, and this is what kills me. You can be frugal, but you're going to die with millions of dollars. I mean, man, I just don't know. I just think that if you have the ability and you can spend the money, get ADT or get something that, and I don't know, there's ADT offers, or a similar company offers all kinds of devices. There's even now Nest has one of those little tiny drones, the Nest Nest. They have a little drone that flies around and you can set it to fly around at night or fly around, and it can, it's a camera. But ADT, they monitor this stuff. And I don't know, I just think that, and especially with Savannah, she talked about that case. She talked about Gene Hackman's case, and here she leaves her mom with broken equipment. Not blaming anybody, but her mom had broken equipment, living alone in a giant house. Anything could happen. Anything could happen to me. That's 66. It's just, and she has the means. I mean, they got dough, and they could be doing something different. I geez, it's just hard for me to wrap my head around that whole thing. I just don't know. Reminds me of the Popeye movie where they try to pay a bunch of fees and taxes, tax on the taxes. I know it's getting out of hand over here. I'll tell you. We went through our apps and got rid of $80. Good. Yeah, I'm not excited about the next heating bill, right? Trying to planting seeds in gallon jug, then set it outside to eventually grow. Okay, I might try something like that. 743, which is gas and electric. Woo! My oil fill was over 800. Electric was near 4. Yeah, yeah. I've heard about up New Hampshire. There was that couple. I forget their names. I haven't seen them. They were doing YouTube videos, and they lived in New Hampshire, and they headed down to North Carolina. They had a home built down there in a retirement community, I think. I haven't heard from them lately, but they were trying to fill. I think they had a propane tank too, and they were filling it up, and it was costing them a bundle. And up in New Hampshire, I guess it's just hard to live with the electric and high cost of propane and all that stuff. Well, you said your oil fill. So are you using oil, Tim, or propane? My wife was using one of those light growing things for herbs and spices. Oh, okay. Yeah, we went at in-laws and I did some cleaning for them. She never has a phone near her. I tell you, it's not good. My gas is $86 and I'm saving up for a new furnace just in case. Hamstring? No. No, right behind the knee. And it went away, but I don't know. Maybe I did something when I was sleeping. I don't know how, but it's just really weird and it hurt like heck. I've never had that much pain in my legs in my life. And like I said, it scared me a little bit. Lack of magnesium. I take a multivitamin, Scott. Not disagreeing, but I take a multivitamin every day. I don't miss that. So I would think I'd have enough magnesium in me, but the AI module did say magnesium and not drinking enough water. Now I drink a lot of coffee, which is supposed to be a diuretic, or you're supposed to also drink water. And I don't think I drank a lot of water yesterday, and I walked dogs. So maybe being a little dehydrated could have caused it too. I don't know. South Carolina, G Ray. Retirement pretty nice as we get to visit the grandson who's at the Citadel Military College. Cool. Oh, good. That's good. Orthopedic friend says pickleball keeps him in business with the well, Theo, if you know Theo, he hasn't been here yet, but he's a big tennis person, and he goes with the old fogies and they win tournaments and stuff, and he's pretty good at it. He's not good at putt, but he's good at tennis. And when I mention something about pickleball, he just gives me the stink eye, like, pickleball? About 0 degrees in New York State. Yeah, Dave, yep. My wife checks in and cleans for her 97-year-old mom, and she does not have any. Yeah, I just, my father-in-law had, we got him one, and it was free. It didn't have the, it didn't have the where you fall down and it automatically goes off. It didn't have that, and you couldn't take it out past the yard. It had you could only go so far, but it was free. And if you press the button, it would call the local company or whatever, and they'd go ahead and get police or fire or whatever you needed. And a couple times he wore it to bed, which, we told him, just put it on the dresser right next to you. But he wore it to bed, and he would, somehow he would hear this thing, and he goes, all of a sudden I heard this lady talking to me. Do you need assistance? Do you need assistance? I thought I was dreaming. It was funny, but at least he had it. And that was good. So, and even you can get that for free. It's just making them wear it, and, making sure that it's around their neck. That's another whole deal. Lakewood, Ohio was joking. Yeah, I thought so, Otter. Yeah, I thought so. Bruns, Tucky. Oh, your furnace is Lennox? Okay. Because I'm going to start getting quotes, hopefully this spring, summer. Your old boss broke her foot playing pickleball. Yeah, not good for me. Yeah, I don't know where Captain Billy is. That's 2 weeks in a row now. Shy, how you doing? Bar of soap under the sheet cures nighttime Charlie horse. Really, Steve? Hey, Steve, nice to see you. Bar of soap under the sheet cures nighttime Charlie. Man, that's either you're pulling my leg, so to speak, or I've never heard of that, Steve. I'm going to have to look that up now. Yeah, we went through 2 locks on the riverboat Twilight. Yeah, riverboat. That's ferry. I'm thinking ferry, but it's riverboat. Yes. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name, but riverboat. That's right. On the Mississippi River. A good man, 10,000 BTUs, 3.5 unit delivered to your house from AC, direct in Florida. 4,600? Ooh, a Goodman. Yeah, a Goodman furnace, yes. Or air conditioner, 3.5. Air conditioner unit delivered to your house from AC direct. Okay, 4,600. Then you have to have somebody install it. You have to have somebody that can do the new Freon junk that they have now. Took a cruise from Memphis to NOLA. Highly recommend it. Wining and dining, doing a farmer's grain, and to the beauty of. Wow, okay, that's cool. Time for call buttons for the in-laws. Trash and mailbox are getting hard with the hills. Savannah Guthrie just posted a video. Sounds like she's willing to pay. Oh man, yeah. I mean, you always hope it's going to end well, but I don't know. When you think it can't happen to you, that's right. 8 degrees, Sterling, Connecticut. Yeah, I know. You guys are all cold up there, up that way. Oh, the front of the furnace says Amana. Okay. Thought it was another brand. Amana. Okay. I mean, that's a name brand. I don't know. one manufacturer will make a lot of different name brands, from what I understand. I don't know where Amana fits into the thing. There's so many videos out there about which is the best furnace and what you should get, and based on being able to get parts, etc. Yeah, sometimes you can't talk older people into anything. Look, my neighbor, my neighbor passed away. Long story. She was an alcoholic. She passed away. The sister came over to our house and said, "Hey, I know you got elderly parents. This house would be perfect for them. We'll give you first dibs before we put it on the market." So this house was constructed with you could take a wheelchair into the shower. It has ramps everywhere, 36-inch doorways everywhere, one floor, no basement. Um, Perfect for my in-laws who were already in their 80s. And it was perfect. They would have been right next door. We could have walked 10 steps up the side steps and into the sunroom, had a nice sunroom. We would have got it cheap. They would have been right next door. And they said no. And we told them, look, for us to drive to your house, for the sister-in-law to drive to your house, it's not like 5 minutes. It's 20 minutes for each of us. If you have something that's major that goes on, we're not that close. We're far away. Think about no, we're not doing it. But we could be no, we're not doing it. We could help you make the meal. No, we're not doing it. It's like they were so short-sighted. And I understand it. I guess when you're 85, you've lived there since 1963. You don't want to go anywhere. But I mean, it would have been a perfect scenario. And unfortunately, that didn't work out. So, but yeah, you can be stubborn and can't tell people anything, right, Helen? You just finished. Oh, you got the dash cam going. Okay. Yeah, let me know how that turns out. We've been a one-car household after selling the Mustang. We're back to a two-car household. We got a Tesla Model Y. Did I see that video? You had a video about that, didn't you? Yeah, I thought you had a video. It was a white one. It was on the right-hand side of the garage. Was that your video I saw? I'm just trying to think about that. Usually it's the elders resisting the things that they need. They're very stubborn, yes. Yeah, you should know, Dana. You're in healthcare like that, and you would know. Oh, 96.1% efficient, not 95. Hey, that makes a difference. Be sure to ask about a discount with all your services. Yeah, a lot of times, if you do that, do you ever read the fine print on those things? They basically say, present your coupon before you get your quote, because it's a game. To me, all those things that say you get discounts, you get this half off, it's all a game. It's not a scam, but it's a game. They have a price that you're going to pay no matter what. So if you get half off, well, they're still making their money. Trust me. That's why they say present the coupon at the time of quote. You present it to them after that. Oh, wait, no. I already gave you the discount. I can't give you any more. It's all a game. Oil bill. Okay. My gas is 156, use 163. How much did I use? Nobody knows that. 160. You used 163. I used one for January. 32 days. I can't even read that. 181. Man, I'm gonna have to bring my handheld magnifier in here. So 181, you use 163. That's pretty good. Cassandra, you must I wonder if you have yours set at like 68, 69. I'm 65. I too retired a year and a half ago. I identify with a lot of your wisdom. Friends are challenging me to try Florida in the cold winter months. The last few weeks sure make a compelling ute. Now, it would be fun to go down there and spend time, but we just can't afford to do that. I've looked at mobile homes down there, like if we move to a mobile home, because they got so many down there. And the HOA was 18,000 It was almost 20. Yeah, because they went up this one park went up to $2,060 a month for the HOA. So you're paying $24,000 a year, um, just to live there. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Joe in Texas, how are you doing? We use 1,100 gallons a year. Utilities and taxes are out of this world. Yeah, I wish I could get solar. I really do. But in Cleveland, it's just not going to pay off. What you're going to have to pay for the stupid solar, and the payback is just like 15, 20 years. And then by then the solar equipment is obsolete, and you have to, because I guess once you put it in, it starts to get a reduction in the amount that it collects and distributes or whatever. It reduces every year, and like 10 years it's basically worth it. Now, I'm speaking of not knowing anything, so you guys might know better, but I would do anything to try to reduce electric and gas costs. And I think solar, it can work really well if they could just develop, and I think they can, they just don't develop solar panels that can really absorb that and store it in smaller batteries instead of big giant batteries or something. I think that's the way of the future, but I don't know. We'll see. Drink pickle juice for leg cramps. Goes away. Not like, yeah, it's a good idea, but it's not like I keep that in my garage, or I mean my refrigerator. 125 for 135. Oh, okay. The old furnace was installed in 1998. Oh boy, that's when mine got put in, 1997. So it's a good thing you got it replaced. Let me get back up here. Okay. Oh, Dakin. Yeah, Dakin is one of the big brands that makes a lot of them. Noreen, how you doing? Maryland, it's crazy windy here. Patty? American Standard furnace. Yes. Those are good ones too. Your good one, a Goodman HVAC is 32 years old, just got made. Yeah, I have Steve. I have the Goodman AC unit, and it's 28 years now. But I think replacing that is really going to help, um, because now they're more efficient. And I think if I replace that, it's going to help my AC costs, electric costs this summer. You'd like to, yeah, right. You would want to live, Noreen. You'd want to live next to one of your family. If they want to help you out. I mean, that would be, and how my in-laws just couldn't even talk about it. We even said, hey, do you want to go see the house? Just go see it. It's open. We'll pick you up. We'll take you over there. We'll feed you dinner after. No, we don't want to look at it. Okay. Did you watch the opening of? I watched, Brian. I watched some of it. There was one with all the commercials, and then Mrs. Buzz had something taped, and we were watching that where it showed more of the opening ceremony. So I caught bits and pieces of it. It was actually hilarious. Watch the opening. Interesting. Yeah. No, I can't watch Olympics unless it's online. Oh, okay. Andrea Bossy was the highlight. Dwayne just did an episode that he does not like because he does not feel old enough. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it come up on my feed. I didn't watch it yet, though. Our house is in escrow. We got the full price right. Must have been a shock to those around you. My 83-year-old mother-in-law perfectly happy in a retirement facility. Yeah, well, and I did that video. My father-in-law wanted to be in his house so bad, and he said he wanted to die there. And okay, so that's the way it is. You take care of the guy at senior living apartment. It was like if I fall on the ice in the parking lot, no one will find me. Yeah. My thermometer set at 65. Turned down. Yeah, see, that's too cold. That's too cold for me. I just started Social Security benefits here in the Philippines. It took about 5 months to play the game and get the first deposit. Yeah, interesting. They probably didn't believe you were an American citizen. That's why. Other country, you're in another country, right? And you're trying to apply. They got to do a lot of due diligence on you because you could be shady. They don't know. Solar's not even popular in Arizona. Really? Oh, our inherited retirement home has solar under the old grid. Electric bill is $14 to $16 a month. Right. Yeah, there's old grid. So I watch Bill, not good at anything, and he's got a bunch of solar panels up there too. And yeah, he said there was something about the old grid and new grid rules. I wasn't really sure what all that meant, um, but $14 to $16 a month, that's a pretty good deal. Now I don't know your investment, your payback, or anything like that, but sounds good. My sister and husband have had solar panels and say it's been a great investment and cost saver. Good. And again, it depends on where you're at. Cleveland's just not the best place. I mean, who's going to go up there and shovel, 2 feet of snow off of them? Ain't going to be me. So how does that work, right? I'll be putting solar and batteries in a new house along with an EV. Okay, cool. Wouldn't it be wonderful to capture the heat and use it in the winter? There's so many things that they probably could do and don't. Do you remember back in the 60s and 70s when they said they could use water um, to power an internal combustion engine, or they could use this or that? And you hear these again. I don't know what's true and what's not, but the patents were or the whatever it was that they developed were bought by the big companies. And I don't know what's true and what's not, but um, I I guarantee that there's some smart people out there, and they came up with some different good things cheaply, and they get stomped on pretty quick by the big boys. They laughed at me. Highlight of the picnic. What did I miss here? How am I missing this? Um, Lennox is 25 years old, still going. What's Berkey's? First house I've had with a heat pump, and so far, yeah, they heat pumps are good, but they say not for Cleveland, not for up north. That's what they say. I remember putting shrink fit plastic on my windows. It did work, but not so. Yeah. Hey, I actually thought about it. We have that one stained glass window, and it's a single pane. And I thought about putting plastic on the inside. It would look like junk, but hey, why not, right? It really requires an in-depth. Yes, it does. 280 zone. You're right. In 2008, they changed the heating and cooling equipment. That made it a lot cheaper, but you don't get the life out of them. Yeah, that's what David, I understand that too. Yeah. Vinegar is the key to muscle cramps. Vinegar, bar soap, and pickle juice. I got it. I got it. Washington State, huh, Papa? How you doing? Therms and base charge gas for the 150 460 kilowatts at 54, then whatsoever for $79 for 26.85 gallons. Those numbers sound cheap. Geothermal is the way to go. I've read a lot about, or back in the day, I read a lot about geothermal because it keeps it the same temperature, and it's more efficient to. But I've never heard anybody around this area do that. Maybe they do, but it seemed like that was like a big thing for a while, and then you don't hear much about it anymore. Enjoy your channel. I retired last August, and all was great until the winter set in. We'll get through it. Yeah, do solar if it came with a good battery system, right? Living in Central Texas, I could not bring myself really to turn the heat on except in the morning. Coldest my house was 55, but yeah. Well, if you're not used to it though, like 55 would be really nice, when it's 4 degrees. But if you're not used to it and you're used to like 75, 85 degrees outside all the time, 55 is cold for you guys. The other week, my furnace shut down. I lit the wood stove, called HVA. Okay, turned out to be a melted wire. A melted wire. That's not good. Numbers for Buzz, average used car price $26,000. We got a junkyard by us. He gets them in and refurbs them. Supposed to have clean records. I don't know, and he gets pretty cheap cars. So I think I might be at the point where I just go look for a cheap car. I don't know. Just like when I was young. I used to have those beater cars. Remember your first beater car? You paid $1,000 for it, maybe even less. Of course, you told the licensing bureau you paid 200 for it, and of course they always give you the stink guy, like, yeah, right, you only paid 200. But that's what we did back then. Grandparents had solar in the 70s. It was for heat, but not electricity. Oh, that's interesting. Way back then. Wow. Electrolysis split H2O into 2H2 and O2. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why some quality and some don't link the service. The Mall of America has no furnace. I did not know that. Also, when the need arises from a service connected, they make pickle juice shots in small containers. Oh, that's something I might have to look at too, Gary. Think there's another change in AC coming, maybe off the year, maybe already here. That's what the Freon, or I call it Freon, but the juice that they put in there, they keep changing it. The one guy was telling me when I went to that HVAC class, he said going back to propane is a good way to go. You know, and he was citing the why. I don't remember all the reasons, but he said with the AC units um, using that propane would be better because the Freon that they're using now or going to be using, whatever the rule is, the law is not good. So I don't know. I got to read up on it. Probably dehydration. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It could be dehydration, although it's never happened to me before like that. But I like Gary's idea, the pickle juice shots. And then Steve, I gotta I gotta look up that soap on a rope under my leg thing. I gotta under the sheets. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that. Hey, Pac Northwest, how you doing? We have the walkout basement. That's another 22. Okay. Okay, and the winter is really nice down there. Temp is 67. Ah, finally warming up a bit in Central Florida. Well, that's good. Best investment for my house was a mini split. I had pellet heat. Yeah, I've heard about those. I just haven't really gotten into them. My first car was an AMC Hornet. Oh yeah, I remember those. Electro. I got to get some pickle juice then. Okay. Gremlin. I buy pickle, just save the juice. Yeah, we don't buy pickles that often. So, but I should. I should tell her this if we, next. I don't even know if we have some. We might even have some. Maybe I'll put it in a smaller bottle or something. It'd be my go-to bottle or something. Hornet, my 1979 Gremlin yellow black stripes. I remember those. I saw at the open air bus stop of the mall had a button to turn on a heater. Tequila shots help too. They don't address the problem, but who cares? American Motors car. Yep, I take magnesium, leg cramps. Yeah, I mean, I think my multivitamin would do that for me, but maybe not. I'll have to see how much magnesium and do some lookups on that. Look at me learning about the benefits of pickle juice. See, Captain Billy's not here to give you all this knowledge and information, so we have to do it on our own. My doll. I might. Hey, I have to look and see what the ingredients are. '74 AMC Javelin. Oh, I remember those two. Green Ford Pinto hatch, but the green machine. Oh my gosh, I could see having a Pinto, but not green. That's probably a darker green though, wasn't it? Ford didn't really have like a lime green. I don't think. I think Ford had like a darker green. I think. Potassium, sweet gherkins, 5.48 a jar. Hmm. My first car is 1955 Chevy Nomad wagon, 240 bucks. Yep. Tonic water. I told Bill to stop eating bananas due to high magnesium. Oh, really? Maybe I. Why'd you retract the message? Who retracted that? Um. So okay. So I haven't had a banana in a couple weeks. Maybe that's something I should look at too. Multivitamins don't have much magnesium. So if there's magnesium in bananas, let me look at that. I might just have to keep eating those. If there's gin in the tonic water, does that count? Absolutely, that counts. There was a Ford Forest Green. Yeah, I thought it was like a darker green. Yeah. Potassium. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, that's why. So it was potassium. I got you. Yeah, that rings a bell now with bananas. Yes. Another vote for pickle juice. Okay, not for you. Thank you. Now, we still got to find out about the soap on a rope under the sheets. It's important to know that. Yeah, I just don't. I usually grab a bunch of bananas and we end up like the last two, and I just get a small bunch, but we don't like eat them every other day and then they go bad. And, you know, so I try to get to like just like 4 or 6 bananas. You do daily with your post grape nuts and special K. Yeah, see, I love blueberries. I'll eat the cereal with blueberries and raspberries. So as if the price stays down on blueberries, which it has been, I was surprised. Um, then I like that versus bananas. I'm not a big fan of bananas, but they're okay. 75 Datsun pickup. Man, that's an old one. G&T. Hey, Step Van Dan, how you doing? Very little magnesium. Yeah, okay. Yeah, banana bread. I was just gonna say, but that means work. 66 Mustang, 800 bucks. Oh man. Got it painted for $99 at Earl Shive. $99. Leave the windows down and we'll do the interior for free. When I first went carnivore, I had exclusion of leg cramps, and then I heard many say increase or take electrolytes. Yeah. I don't have any Gatorade. The last time I had Gatorade or something like that was when I got my colonoscopy, when I had to do that whole flush thing. Is this a family safe video? Soap on a rope? Hey, I don't know. Ask Steve. Ask Steve at Steve's retirement corner. He brought it up. I don't know if that's a Virginia thing, if that's a Steve thing, if I don't know where he got that from. I do not know. I like bananas when they still have some green skin. Okay. They're harder that way, though. Earl Shive, 99 special. That's right, John. Make smoothies with old bananas. Yes. And I got that Vitamix sitting over there, too. And we don't use it as often as we should. I mean, that Vitamix, you could put a bunch of crap in it and like vegetables, potatoes, and stuff, and you put that on super high, and it makes soup. It makes a hot soup, believe it or not. I mean, it's just crazy what that thing can do, and we don't use it enough. Blueberries from Costco are the best. Sam's Club's has some good ones too. Don't forget the electrolytes, potassium. Yeah, I meant potassium, not me. Yeah, she retracted it. Yes. Family safe. We used to go to Mickey's, Russ Brewing in Cleveland. I knew a guy. He was covered with tar. I remember, I think there was one on Pearl Road. Wasn't there a Mickey's on Pearl? Pearl and somewhere over in Parma Heights. We used to go to Mickey. Yeah, Dana's to Google to just be sure. I heard sweet potatoes. Yes. The soap thing is a Steve thing. I'm from Virginia. I just walk it off when I get one. I heard about the soap thing. Still can't figure out how that works. Well, you know, I'm gonna look it up after this. I'm gonna look it up. That's just I've never heard of that. Paint job is affordable for us young guys. I never had a car painted like that. Plants will kill you. Eat meat. Go carnivore. I don't know. It's carnivore is too expensive. I have a blueberry bush in my yard. Gives us around 8 pints. I had one long time ago, and it somehow had died. I probably neglected it. Freeze ripe bananas and use your Vitamix. Steve's still doing this. Works great for me. He's still saying it's a thing. Okay, we got to look into this. By next Saturday, we're going to have this. I'm going to have a whole book dedicated to soap on a rope under the sheets. Oh boy. Placing a bar soap. Okay, somebody's already beat me too. This under the bed sheets is a popular low risk anecdotal home remedy for nocturnal leg cramps and restless leg syndrome. Is there any science to it? Like what is the what is the there's got to be some science behind this. I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I just wonder how it works. That's the question. Mako painted my car. Sure wasn't 99. No, no. Banana rabbit holes. uh, Many users claim that the magnesium or scent in the soap helps with muscle relaxation. Hmm. Con Selmer in Eastlake, Ohio. Any news on that plant? No, I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't hear keeping the French. I didn't hear anything about that. I had to replace the clothes dryer this weekend. It was not even my wife's. Really good thing for the contingency fund. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I talk about that kind of stuff, Eric. I talk about that kind of stuff. You know, I even did a video where I kind of listed prices for everything I think I'm going to spend in the next 10 to 20 years on home products. And I got some feedback from people. That's too high. That's too low. Just go pick up furniture off the curb from other people and refinish it. I got all kinds of answers. So, but I figured around 75 to $100,000 on the high end over the next 20 years. So I think that was my number. But I should do that again. No science, just words. Okay. Is the soap brand Dove? I use Dove, Nancy, actually. I don't know if I should say that, but it was on sale. What can I say? One of them squirt bottles, Sam's Club, I think it was. Um, yeah, it was two big things, and they were on sale. So I buy the cheapest I can get. I regretted the Mako paint job. Traded your RV for a log splitter. What the heck? Epsom salts. Oh yeah, I've never tried that. Did everyone get their taxes done? No, I haven't even looked at it yet. I haven't even looked. I got to do that though. Pinching your lip. I already pinched my lip. I ate. I got a cookie yesterday from the lady made some cookies, and I was biting it, and I bit my bottom lip. So I've already done that too. Old grid tire rule. Utility paid you for the generated power the same rate you paid for theirs. New contract. Oh, gotcha. So they're only paying. There used to be 100%. Now it's 20%. Wow. Oh, another Dove girl, huh? I use Dove with shea butter. That's what I was worried about. That high ratings. I got the middle of the road paint job, not the cheapest. No, that's good. I think I'll have to have a banana, lots of potassium, not magnesium. Parma, yes. Or AMRAP. My first car was 74 Baby Blue Duster with bench seats. Man, I love bench seats. Stay clean bench seats with Armor Sol. And when first took a corner, I slid over. You got that slick stuff, huh? Still collecting documents. I'll start this week. Yeah, I got to get mine going. I have to see if I got everything. You know, you just never know though. Because everything you got to get, like, even though I say give me paper, it's like everything's online and you have to find it and you have to download it, and not a big deal. It just takes a while. Now, TurboTax does connect to some of that, which is good. Um, I already find. Oh, you're getting a small refund. That's good. Oh, you going at CPA? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going back to my CPA. That's for sure. Split bench. Oh, your Duster has a split bench. Whatever happened to the shifter on the column? And I never had. I never drove a car with a shifter on the column. Never. ChatGPT told Texas to the penny. Really? Wow. I interviewed all the Makos in the area, checked the reviews, looked at the cars. Oh, that's good. Bench seats were great for the drive. Bench seats, I tell you what, bench seats were the when they went to buckets, bench seats I think were the best thing ever. You could put crap on them. I mean, you could put your groceries there. I mean, they were just perfect. And when they got rid of those, these bucket seats, no, it's just no. Especially if you got a big butt or something like that. Tell me if you got a big. Don't tell me if you have a big butt, but isn't it like more uncomfortable when you get into those bucket seats? I mean, it's just no. Got your return back already. Wow. Delta 88 4-door 350. Boy, that thing was about this big. Those Delta 88, Olds 88s were huge. I learned to drive on 71 Impala. Big butt. Pepper, big butt. Annoying to have someone sitting right next to you when you're driving. Depends on who it is, Noreen. Depends on who it is. Yeah, for making out. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You can't deny that. Hey, I'm losing track of time here, but I think we're good for our Amazon gift card giveaway. If you are new here, we do one every Saturday night for $25 to the person that can guess a number between 0 and 100. If you guess it, email me, and Mrs. Buzz picks the numbers. So, and we'll try to not let it sneak past me, which it could because there's a lot of guesses going on. All I can read is the numbers. I can't even read who's doing them. Depends on the internet. Hey, Angela. Angela. Is it Angela? Could Angela, who loves my show, of course, she says that to everybody. I see her comments on everybody's channel. Love your show, Ange. I'm kidding you, Ange. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. Congratulations. I think you are the one. 280 Zone. If you get a chance, check me out. I think Angela got it. I think so. And you know, Angela, you've been here around long enough. Thank you, 280 Zone. That you just email me and we'll get you fixed up in the next few days or so. No more wrench next to the moderator's name. No more wrench. Yeah, you got shields now. It looks like shields, right? Fixed again. How do you figure that, Rick? Just because you didn't win? I'm glad she's got it. That's great. David, we picked 93, David. You must be on dial-up, David. Yeah, I was going to ask you guys about that shield thing. YouTube is always changing something. Yeah, I was wondering how'd you guys get a shield. I'm like, I didn't set that up. Yeah, it's just weird. Can you reach out to the captain? I can do that. Maybe they don't like me anymore. I don't know. Like I said, when I did that video, I had a couple people, but you could see it. It's probably still on there. One guy who I don't know cussed at me and said, I'm leaving. Bye." And I said, "Okay, bye." As they say, it's not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. But I will do that. I will, Gary, I will check it out. You know what? How about if I do? If you guys just hang tight, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do it right now while you guys are hanging tight on my Google phone. Let me see if I have their. This has got to be him. Where are you at? Yes, I type with one finger. 172 people want to know. 172 people would like to know. Okay. Let's see if he comes back to us. uh, what I miss? Okay. 5 degrees in the thumb. Yeah, you guys way up there are cold. They didn't ask me to change the wrench. I know. They just do whatever. 3 on my Ford. 61 Ford. Man, now we're going back. Holy cow. No, but Howard, Noreen, Howard did comment on my Savannah video, and he said I was a nut. I think he meant that in a friendly way. Um, but I asked him if you could see the comment on there. I said, "How are you doing?" So I got a text back. I'm right here. What's up? Well, I don't know. Does he have a new name? Very interesting. Let's see. What's your name? Saturday Live. Unless he's under a new name. Do we have any new ones here that he could have snuck in with a different name? I don't know. No, but Noreen, so yeah, he said I asked him, are you doing okay? How you feeling? And he said, feeling better, I think is something like what he said. So I think he's got a long road to go. Um, and for those that don't know, Howard at his channel, yeah, it escapes me right now, but Otter's Retirement Corner. Otter's Retirement Corner. He had a couple heart attack things going on. I don't know all the extent of it, but he's still trying to recover, and I think he's getting there, but it's probably going to be a really long road, is what it seems like to me. Well, I told him the Saturday Live bench seats help make a. Rick, they're saying that we don't have enough babies being born now. And I wonder if bringing back bench seats could help increase the baby population. Rick, I think you got a good idea. I think you should hit up your people. You were at Ford, right? I think you should hit up. Is one of the Fords still running it? Send them an email and tell them that you'll do your part. Your idea will help the population. How's that sound? Family member needing money. Let's see. Maybe I got something now. Let me get caught up. It was 2 for 1 ladies drinks night at the Dewdrop Inn. Sorry, it was at Showtime. So what I tell them, it's 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, my friend. That was easier than typing, I guess. Quakertown, PA. Yeah. My theory is that it's a family member needing money. It could be. I just really don't know. Or Buzz has the wrong number. That's right. No, if I show you the text strand, I know it's him for sure. Double the ladies, Pally. Okay, whatever. So evidently, we are second class citizens to him. So bring back the 57 Chevy. Yeah, his last video was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and that Social Security one, he's still sticking to his guns on that because if you guys remember, he and I actually did a video that I canceled. I deleted it when he said that he had to file for Social Security because if he died, he's 68. If he died, it would revert back to 65. And then all these people were trying to correct that. And last I heard, he was still sticking to his guns that he was right and everybody else was wrong. So I don't know where they left that. I didn't revisit that video, but there was a lot of people that explained it to him. And last I heard, he was still sticking to his guns. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. And drive-ins. He owes some money for missing a lot. Yes, he owes like $20 now, right, Noreen? Captain Billy. Oh, maybe John, would they let him leave his phone if he's in jail? Can he still keep his phone? Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Yeah, but I hope Howard is okay. I hope he gets back on the mend. And when you have serious heart issues, um, that's it's going to take some time to get over that and to get better. And he's a health nut too. I mean, he's an exercise, not a nut, but a health guy. Um, Very healthy guy. Does the treadmill. Does a lot of calisthenics, exercising. And it's probably bumming him out a little bit if he's restricted from doing that a little bit. So he's got the not only the physical side that he's adjusting to, but the mental side too. It's got to be tough for Howard. The snail. I'm going to have a Barbu, Wisconsin bourbon and sour with 3 olives after the show. Okay. I'm going to have BLTs actually. He owes Angela. Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. I don't think he's ever. I don't think he's ever disappeared on us for 2 weeks in a row. That's kind of interesting. So maybe he's working. Like I said, I think Menards has like Saturday sales, and maybe he has to work the front desk or something. I'm not sure. He can say what he wants about going to where to do drop in, but I got a feeling he's working. And where's Katie? Maybe we can start a rumor. Now you want a BLT. I've been thinking about it all day. I stopped at Giant Eagle yesterday, and Mrs. Buzz said I had to pick up her prescriptions, and she says, "Hey, why don't you pick up like 3 nice tomatoes, and we'll have some BLTs." And I'm like, "Man, I'm starting the car and I'm driving as fast as I could." I'm like, "Okay." That was yesterday, so. But yeah, where she's gonna put the bacon on, and yeah, real bacon, J&P, real bacon. We haven't done turkey bacon probably a year. We don't eat a lot of real bacon except on my croissant from Costco. I just can't eat turkey bacon. I just can't anymore. Well, if it's ladies' night, yeah, okay, 280 zone. You can't blame them, right? You got bacon for the grill tomorrow. Cool. Am I behind? Hey, there's Captain. Look at that. Speaking, there he is. Look at that. Look at that. It's disappointing when you think you're doing all the right things and still have heart health issues. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's him exactly. Doing all the right things seems like, and yeah, and having a issue. Hey, air fry hot dogs isn't bad either. Any anchovy casseroles lately? No, that's sardines, Scott. That's sardines. I should tell her to make one of those though. I'll bring it in and show you. Heard the show stinks without you. That's right. We've been waiting on you. Well, you missed last week too. So you owe Angela $125 and you owe 20, so it's only going to cost me $5. So it's a pretty good deal for me. Yeah. Hey, Rick, I'm sure Bill will take your call. Well, you can email him, his secretary or whoever can forward him the message. Yeah, Captain Billy's here, so we should all go now. As a matter of fact, we're about an hour because I started what 20 minutes early, so we're about an hour right now. So we can just say goodbye, Captain Billy. Only retired people in the chat. I don't know. We don't check ages at the door. We don't check ages. We don't know. What's the difference between $3.99 bacon and $7.99 bacon besides $4? Is this a trick question? Hmm. I don't know. What's the difference? Probably the store you go to. Dog walker. You're not retired. Okay. You're 47, about 10 or 12 more. Jerry Wells. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are here as youngins, as youngins, as we'd say. 2 years from David Stoner, 2 years away. Okay. 57 and retire. All right, you're close. You're close. You're close. Well, you're close to the age that most of us are in the 60s and 70s. No 20-year-olds? No, probably not. I think our youngest one is probably Ross, middle age grind. He's 40. Ross, are you still here? 40 something, 47? I think he was in his late 40s. With $3.99 bacon, you can buy twice as much. That's good. Two years and 2 months retired. Pac Northwest. Great. 144 months to retirement. I think Captain Billy's going to have to start his own show. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. I was just notified of a buzz upload with Scott the dog. No, I did that yesterday, I think. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, like I said, a lot of dogs got adopted today, so that was really good. I've been retired 2,061 days, but who's counting? Retired 1 week, Jackie B. All right. Wow. That's excellent. I know there's been a lot of retirees recently. That's good. Bacon and eggs have come down here. Yep. 17 months, huh, Kevin? It'll go fast. Notification just showed up. That's weird. Scott looks like a nice dog at the show. Yeah, I know he's a big boy, but and he's dog reactive. So anytime he sees a dog, he wants to bark, and that could be a an issue with some people. But I think he could be, if he gets some training. Trying to listen while I'm cleaning our Airbnb. I think a YouTube channel might be easier. It probably would be. You could sit on your butt like me. Any future collaborations? Hickey, now, no, I've been asked a few times for, if you're talking about video collaborations, I've been asked a few times from some different people, and I've politely declined. I don't know. Maybe in the summer I'll revisit that. I'm not sure though, because I just saw ah who retirees uncut. Steve's been on there. Joe Coon's been on there. And Retired and Loving It was just on there today, I think. Um, who else am I missing? There was somebody else was on there too. I don't remember. And he's asked me, but I just have not accepted anybody's. There's been a couple people ask me. I just haven't done it. If that's what you're referring to. Now, collaborations that I get the emails. Do you want the chair? Do you want the chainsaw? Do you want me to fix your edits? Do you want me to do shorts for you? Do you want me to? I get those like 5 a day. And delete, 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 delete. Although the chair from Flex Sport or something, I've been thinking about that one. It's a $600 chair. It's one of them that lift you up and get you out. I don't know. I might have to look into that one. I'm not sure. Dog wrap can be difficult. Yeah, exactly. Especially when you have a Noreen, when you have a bigger dog and you have a smaller handler. How do you like owning a rental property? Oh, you're done with it. Really, Captain? You're picking on one person? Oh boy, I don't know. Joe Kuhn, yeah, Joe Kuhn has made a lot of money. And Azul, I'm looking at Azul. He had I think it was 100 some thousand views like 8 days ago, or 88,000, or some crazy number. And if he keeps pulling in numbers like that, he's making well over $100,000 a year. I mean, that's just crazy money. Oh, sponsorships. Yeah, I have thought about some sponsorships. As far as nobody has reached out to me except these Chinese companies. There hasn't been an American company that's reached out to me. I would be excited to do a collaboration with an American company with an American made product. I'd be excited about that. Um, but I just would rather not do Chinese products at this time or anytime. Oh, you got a secret hidey hole when you're in jail. Okay. I bet you I know where that's at. Do you use no, never mind. Yeah, I love Azul. Yeah, he's got a lot of good videos out there. And he's got a lot of help too. I don't think he puts together all his stuff. I think he hires a lot of people to help him out, which he has the money to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Crispy bacon, there is no other kind of bacon, Steve. No other kind of bacon. It's going, one long commercial. Yeah, I catch him. He's toned down his clickbait touch. I check him out once in a while. Like I said, I try to keep up with everybody. Right, 353,000 subscribers, and also according to Nicole, I think she's Canadian. Every time she puts out a video, it's 75,000 people. I mean, and she does such a good job with her videos too. She lays them out really nice. She's really good at it, and hey, props to her. Crispy Bacon is your prison nickname. I figured that would be it. Have you ever known anyone that adopted a racetrack rescue dog? No, I have not. Hmm. I need to go make dinner. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, Pac Northwest. We're at the hour. Let's see, I started. So yeah, we're over an hour already. So we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate Captain Billy showing up, and more importantly, I appreciate all of you, the rest of you, who can come here every week instead of whenever they feel like Captain Billy. Um, so I appreciate that. And Angela, make sure you just email me. Uh, Race dogs, huh? Go Seahawks. I don't know. I think they're going to win. I'd like to see New England only because they're an AFC team, but I think the Seahawks have an edge this year. I really do. And there's payback to losing to New England on that stupid pass. Um, when they had Marshawn, it could have just bowled right over. But whatever, it happens. And I think they're gonna win. Thanks, Steve, for being here. I appreciate it. Sure, you show up and the bar closes. Well, you can always go back, Captain Bill. You can always go back. Yeah, just what I do, Angela, is I don't know if your emails change. I don't save everybody's emails. So if you just make sure, I'd rather just be in a habit of everybody sending it to me again. I just need your email. I don't need your address because you're going to get it on your phone. You'll get the Amazon gift card on your phone. Um, So I don't need your physical address, just your email address. Just email me and say, "Hey, it's me, it's Angela," and I'll get that sent out to you in a couple of days. Yeah, JNP. I don't know if I'll go there. I'm not sure. We'll see if I'm going to head to the home show or not. Let's see how my Mrs. Buzz is feeling. Everybody stay warm out there. When they had Marshawn Lynch headed to bed so I can get up at 4 a.m. Oh my God, that's too early. Hey, Tim, thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, Captain Billy, here we go. He's been in prison too long. He's in trouble here. Yeah, Seahawks they do look good, yes. For that play than if they had yeah, I know. Papa, you're right. You're right. That was a crazy thing. Hey, Pepper, take care. Super Bowl gets less and less appealing to me every year. I like watching it. I mean, it's supposed to be a good Budweiser commercial from what I heard. Um, I didn't get to preview all the commercials, but it's always interesting. All right, thank you, Jackie B, and congratulations on your retirement. 1 week. Woo! Oh my gosh, Captain Billy and Angela, get a room for crying out loud. Holy smokes. Okay, anyway, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back Wednesday. And if you can't, Wednesday at 2. And if you can't make that, then we'll see you next Saturday here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I appreciate everybody that's been here today. 19 months retired and loving it. Yeah. And I'm going to go eat some BLTs. So thank you. And like I said, God willing, we'll be here next Saturday at 7 p.m. Same buzz time, same buzz station. Take care.